Manufacturers plan general price hike. IRS demands Chimugo's tax returns after lavish birthday. And that's it on The Punch. Moving on to The Vanguard. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger pull out of ECOWAS. Bride, brother-in-law, 5 bridesmaids, 6 others die in Niger auto crash. Forex crisis, high import duty depress vehicle, other imports. Hunter kills US-based PDP chieftain in Osun. Omahi orders arrest of street traders on federal highway. Police arrest fake EFCC officials in Abuja. I'll be your leader once you join APC, Ganduje tells Kwankwaso. Kebbi holds mass weddings for over 300 divorcees, widows. Jakba, bar people who didn't do degree in Nigeria from getting government jobs. Wajioha. That's it on The Vanguard this morning. Moving on to the Daily Trust. You are still part of us. ECOWAS rejects exit of Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso. FCT Revenue Service goes after Nigerian who shut down Grenada for 7 days. Bandits threaten to kill FCT captives over ransom delay. Farmers get 10 solar-powered irrigation pumps to boost production. Wike promises to complete Kuje-Gwagwalada Road. Nabiha trends as police unveil murderer's identity. And that's it on the Daily Trust. Moving on to The Nation. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger withdraw from ECOWAS bloc. Federal government vows to recover unpaid royalties from miners. Federal government to inaugurate tripartite committee on minimum wage Tuesday. Economy. We are doing everything to stem inflation, exchange rate crisis. That's according to the federal government. U.S. professor accidentally shot dead by security, bidding him goodbye in Osun. FIRS ambitious plan for 77% IGR increase. Minister salutes resilient Super Eagles for edging out Lions. And experts are giving their thoughts on how to revive the Naira. Let's go to The Guardian. Coup fallout. Trade security at risk as Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso exit ECOWAS. Industrial goods shares gain 96.4% over spike in Dangote cement. Insecurity deepens. Housing woes as developers withdraw from sites. Stakeholders renew drive for future of cocoa industry. Petrol trading lifts NNPC's profit to $2.7 billion. Saudi Aramco declares $161 billion. NRC announces return of Kano-Lagos train service. Squatters under Ijara Causeway, Blue Line bridges get 5-day quit notice. Enugu resident doctors laud Mba for employing 100 doctors. Beware, COVID infections, fatalities still on the prowl. Yoruba youths decry pervasive kidnappings in Southwest, task governors on revamping Amotekun. And that's it on The Guardian. We've gone through The Punch, The Vanguard, Daily Trust, The Nation, and The Guardian this morning. Time to get to your thoughts and your reactions to these headlines. Do ensure that when you call in, move away from your device, state your name and your location, and share your thoughts. We're live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, so do all to join the conversation right there and watch live. You can call 0700 951 0000, 08095 974869, and on WhatsApp you can call using this number or send a message to 080 99 93 0137. On YouTube and Facebook, it's at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning.
Thank you. Itodo. Good
yes.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nigerian Abuja. Good morning. My name is Obasanjo from Mali.
Welcome.
Thank you. The junta has withdrawn from the ECOWAS. Yeah, the story, I don't think it's worrisome. Why? Because the unity of African or the ECOWAS state has been in problem. There's no progress. And I love their courage. Why? Because the bigger challenges at the ECOWAS, since the establishment of ECOWAS, what do we achieve? In insecurity, in developing our people, in making some good things to happen in the African continent. Still, nothing has been shown as ECOWAS. The joint tax, the economic, we revamp our economy. But today is a threat. You cannot go to Niger. You cannot go to as an African, like the artists usually sing that song. And visit African China. It's nothing. You cannot go with your wife. You cannot go to China. You cannot go to Cameroon. You cannot go to Ghana. You cannot go to Mali. You cannot go to Egypt. There is no love between the African countries. It's just selfish interest.
No, but we've seen Obasanjo, contrary to what you just said right now, we've seen Nigerians and other Africans move across, various countries. Now, it might be difficult for some countries, but then we've seen people successfully be able to migrate from, for instance, Nigeria to Cameroon, Ghana, and the likes, like you've mentioned.
Yes. Why? Because I didn't get your question. If now I will reply what you said. We cannot just, as Nigerians, you cannot cross to Niger. As Nigerians, you cannot go to Ghana. As Nigerians, you cannot go to Mali.
In what regards exactly? If you've got a travel document or your passport, you can do that.
What is the unity of the Africans? I thought the unity was to allow the economy to be passing through the African country. And you can go and come back with the agreement of the African government. That our naira will be 1 naira, the same. Go to see I go to Niger, the sefa of Niger, the 5,000 sefa, I am telling you, it consumes more than 20,000 naira of our own money.
Well, 5,000 sefa is equivalent to about 10,000 naira, or a little bit more.
Then if you go, see, I went, we changed this money. I am telling you, Itodo,
Yes.
it consumes 20,000 naira. Sefa, 5,000 sefa. There are 1,000 sefa. It consumes 2,000 plus.
All right, Obasanjo.
Consume our money.
Let's give room for others to call in as well, but thank you so much for sharing your thoughts this morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Casey,
Welcome, Casey.
thank you. I want to say congratulations to River State because it's our choice. No God's Father. Thank you very much.
All right, and that's what Casey is reacting to this morning about what the governor of Rivers State said. Let's see what you're saying on YouTube and Facebook right now. Golding Berry, good morning. Thank you for joining in. Chris says, you're talking about the rise of insecurity in the Southwest. The truth is that all of us are sleeping and snoring while the militia are running us up gradually. Let's keep deceiving ourselves and pretending like all is well. Also, Francis Namani says, Enugu resident doctors laud Governor Umba for employing 100 doctors. That's a good one, but he should endeavor to provide good welfare packages for them. Honestly, Governor Umba is doing a wonderful job in Enugu State. More grease to his elbow. And that's from Ozo Francis Namani in Amangunze. Good morning.
Hello, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is Mr. Charles. I'm calling from Setu.
Go ahead, Mr. Charles.
The ECOWAS rejected Burkina Faso of those countries that want to pull out.
Yes.
You know, in Africa, some of these neocolonialism leaders they planted in Africa, things like working, this slavery mentality have always dwelled in them. Let me give you an example. When Britain was in the European Union, they checked the benefit of being in the European Union. They now discovered they wasn't paying Britain because of the immigration and all that. They conducted a referendum, and majority of the British citizens said they want to pull out. They pulled out as a nation. In Africa, I will tell you, in this part of the world, truth sounds like hate. Today, one of the major problems Nigeria have is this issue between the agitators and other Nigerians. If we have to live together as brothers, we can. We can also separate in peace, not because we hate anybody, but there is something we call value system, and also so many things that is bringing that are irreconcilable.
Now, Mr. Charles, before you go on, ECOWAS has a guideline to withdrawing, to pulling out, and you have to give a 1-year notice, I believe. And that's why they say no notice was given. You can't just immediately... you mentioned Britain, right? They gave a notice. There was a process that played out.
Okay. In that one, let me ask you. Once an issue, this country, before this coup started coming in, was the African leaders or the other presidents going to their to tell them, we were not ruling these countries. I believe that these leaders that were removed, if they were doing well, their countries would have mobilized and said, no, you can't remove this man. He is our leader. But because they failed, when there is injustice, you don't expect everything to run smoothly. So what am I saying? But in Africa, this Western colonial masters will still come and manipulate leaders. Before you know, they will start, we know they are good in giving them arms. They will continue to fight.
All right.
Why they are happy.
All right, Mr. Charles.
They do this thing without anybody buying.
All right, Charles, let's let you go right now so we can talk to others. Thank you for your thoughts. Good morning.
Mr. Itodo, good morning.
Welcome. What's your name?
Yes, Abubakar, I'm calling from somewhere in Senegal this morning.
Go ahead, please.
Kidnapper who kidnapped captain in the city here demanded money if the ransom was not paid. They are threatening to kill him. this is some of the things we are talking about. The kidnapper law, that there is a law in place, and we just use force, kidnap somebody, threaten the person, and this is a government worker. This person that is serving the election, he has family. What of by mistake, those people take his life away, and the family will be discarded, his children. Who will take the responsibility of his family? Something must be done on this kidnapping. There is a law that is in place. They will not look at the law. And we should also not look at the law. When one of them was caught, we should also not look at the law. Thank you very much.
All right, Mbaka. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
Yes, Omenka John.
Welcome, John. Go ahead, please.
Yes, on Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger withdrawing from ECOWAS. For me, it's a good news. Yes, why I say it's good news to Nigeria is because the inflow of Nigerians into Nigeria, I think, is part of the security threat that we're having. I think immigration should go to work immediately. You start picking them up and send them back to Nigeria. And it's a way of Nigerians making money too, because they have to pay for a visa. Yes, if you find out over 10 million of them are inside this country as we speak.
Are those confirmed figures or something you just came up with?
No, I'm telling you, from the north, if you go to Lagos, they are there. You go to Port Harcourt, they are there.
Not disputing that, just
and we know them.
Asking about the figures.
We know them. Yes, I've been to many parts of this country. And I can tell you, virtually everywhere I travel to, you must find them. They are shoemakers. They have small kiosks selling all these cigarettes and biscuits. They are everywhere. Thank you very much. That will be my contribution.
Thank you, John. Good morning. Are you there?
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
I can hear you. Welcome. Good morning. Hello? Okay, you can't hear me. Welcome.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. That's calling from Niger State.
Go ahead, Donatus. Amen. Yes.
I think Niger, Burkina Faso, and the rest of them playing out from ECOWAS. It's a very good one. Now, Baba Buhari have considered roads from Nigeria to Niger. I believe they are going to return to both the vehicle, they pay for the road, and they regulate to work now. I think it's a very good one. The federal government should take action about all those things because we need some of those things in our country to develop our country. So thank you very much.
All right, Donatus. Let's see what you're saying on Facebook. Moazo John Lasisi says, okay, this was from Rise to Wisdom, all right. And sad story from Niger, our condolences to the loved ones and kudos to NDLEA is what Hafsat is saying. ECOWAS rejects Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso exit from ECOWAS. My question is it compulsory to be a member of ECOWAS? Fitzgerald in Airport Road. And Elder Bosun in Yanyan says, about 3 countries leaving ECOWAS. I love that. Those are the people that are ready to release themselves from the slavery fam because not everybody can bear the suffering and smiling like we do here. Opulent in Brari says there is nothing that will happen in Nigeria due to poverty, hardship, insecurity, and bad economy, as the fake EFCC arrested in Abia. However, it can only be corrected if government provide employment, stable electricity, and stringing our economy. That's Opulent's thought. Good morning, Odo Ugochukwu and Victor Emone watching on YouTube right now. Let's see what you are saying on Facebook. The main goal of ECOWAS is to provide economic cooperation among member states in order to raise living standards and provide economic development and ECOWAS has also worked to address some security issues by developing a peacekeeping force for conflicts in the region. Let's work together to bring peace and togetherness. And that is from Aziz Elisha. Good morning, Felix Teganyi. Thank you for joining on Facebook. And that's pretty much it. Let's take one quick call and go on this break. Welcome.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Good morning. Can you share your thoughts in 60 seconds, please?
Yeah, Naga is my name.
Welcome, Elder.
Sorry, 60 seconds. You see, a spiritual party have advised Nigeria the way out of this new spirit. Nigeria police can never fight insurgency. Insurgency war is a guerrilla war. The people to fight insurgency war, they call a special force. So they form a special force. Niger, they have a special force now. That's why I can't get insurgency in Niger. The same thing with Chad, the same thing with Cameroon. Form a special force. The special force, they are fight inside forests. Army will go and fight there and go back to barrack. They will leave themselves. These people, they are fight inside forests, fight inside the desert. Form a special force. Barrack of a special force is inside forest or desert.
All right.
Form the immediately, please. Thank you very much. God bless you.
And that's much we can take right now. At 7 o'clock, we'll get into the news. In case you missed the first few minutes of the show, you can go onto our YouTube and Facebook pages right now to catch up and still join the conversation. After the news, we'll be back to take more of your reactions to the headlines. Remember, we went through the Punch, the Vanguard, Daily Trust, The Nation, and The Guardian this morning. And Ifeanyi on Facebook says, apart from peacekeeping, what has ECOWAS done for West Africa? Economically, single currency did not fly, free trade zone did not fly, free movement, none of that either. That's what Ifeanyi is sharing this morning. Do all the stay tuned. We've got more coming up for you.
This is Nigeria Info.